It's 105.7 The Point, everything alternative. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Air Studio, Mr. Donny Fandango, everybody. Are you ready for the Weekend Rage?
Let's do this, man.
Not messing around today.
No.
Donny Fandango, heard weekdays from 2 to 6 here on 105.7 The Point. Good friend of the show.
Hell of a fella.
And an angry little man. Smiles on the outside.
Little man.
Piss and vinegar on the inside.
Called you little man. Angry little man.
This is an angry little man.
Well, this is just his outlet.
Well, you know, Donny's not a guy who's large in stature. I'm saying he's...
But large in heart, though.
True.
For sure.
And the biggest smile you'll see, but behind that smile is the truth. Anger, anxiety, self-hatred. And it all boils down to the Weekend Rage every week. We just decided to give him his own segment so he doesn't like kill himself or somebody else. Just tell everybody what's on his mind. Hopefully feel better after the whole segment's wrapped up and said and done, you know?
And we got to thank our fine sponsor, Supplement Superstore. Not just a store, it's an education.
Yeah, thank you to Supplement Superstore. So, Donny, how you been, man?
Very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what's been bugging you this week?
All right, a couple of things. First of all, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think that this season of The Office has stunk. Like, stunk bad bunch of turds.
I didn't like that one with Gettysburg. That was dumb.
I didn't.
I haven't seen that one.
Man, I didn't enjoy it at all. And the episode last night, which I doubt you guys got to see yet,
No.
but it was not good at all. So thank you, NBC, for taking another one of my favorite shows and dumping it right square in the gutter, where I will never really watch it that much anymore. I shouldn't say I'll never
You're
watch
out?
it anymore, but I'm definitely, I think, on my waning moments of being a fan of that show.
Well, a lot of people didn't have high expectations after Steve Carell left anyway. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's tough for them to continue on without a major character like that. I get it.
But I'm saying it's got to be bad when you already have low expectations going in and it still sucks.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
I hate the commercials that make it seem like everyone is getting a car with a bow in it for Christmas.
I was thinking of that, too, yesterday.
Like,
Who can afford that?
Yeah, like, I don't know anyone that can, and I know some people that have a little bit of money. But I don't know anybody that's getting a car.
If your wife surprised you with a car, wouldn't you be pissed that you didn't get to pick it out?
Wouldn't you be pissed that you spent that kind of money without consulting you first?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And it's just these commercials make it seem like every other person is getting a friggin' Lexus with a bow on top of it. I don't understand.
My favorite's the one where it went to the, not only did she get in the car for Christmas, but it came with like a little music box where she was like, it was like that played the Lexus theme or whatever it was.
Or what about the one where the car is actually in the house? How'd she get it in there without you noticing?
Dude, the 1%, they live large.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to remove a wall to get that in.
One of my biggest pet peeves.
Actually, they just built the house around the car.
Sure, they're that rich.
One of my biggest pet peeves, and I don't really have an example for this, but one of my biggest pet peeves is when people say they're going to do something and they don't. It is one of my ultimate pet peeves, especially when it comes to something at work. It absolutely, positively drives me crazy. And speaking of something that drives me crazy, and I'm going to not get crazy about this. I'm not. I've been practicing all week not to get crazy
Come
about
on,
it.
buddy.
Okay? If you cannot handle your band losing a battle of the bands, then you shouldn't be in the battle of the bands in the first place. Okay? There are lots of bands in the battle of the bands. Therefore, it's a battle. And there's a chance that your band might not win, and you need to realistically approach the situation, thinking, well, it would be great if my favorite band won, but if they didn't, I'm not going to text Donnie and call him a sellout. All right? I just think that that's only fair.
A sellout? How are you a sellout?
An industry sellout was what I was called on Monday because of the results of the Battle of the Bands, which I didn't really get that many texts about it or whatever, you know. I think people were generally, pretty, whatever, whoever won,
Was it
you know.
your sole discretion who won?
It was not my sole discretion. There was probably 10 judges.
But how are
I
you
was
a
one
sellout
of
for
10.
that?
Hey, man.
What's the rationale? I guess there is none.
I don't know. I'm just saying again, and I'm seriously. If you can't handle the band losing the Battle of the Bands, then maybe you just shouldn't be in the Battle of the Bands in the first place. That's it. That's all I got, man. That's it. And that is
In
my
any
weekend
competition, man, there's a victor
There's a loser.
and there's a loser.
That's it.
Not everybody gets a trophy. This is real life.
This is it. That's it. That's my weekend rage, gentlemen. Oh, good. Very good.
Donnie always gets a request played after the Weekend Rage, and I've gone and taken the liberty. I know the song that Donnie wants to hear most, and
Oh, yeah.
I think it's
Yo, I just got paid. We're going to the strip club.
there you go, Donnie.
Yeah, it's
Vinny
Vinny.
from Jersey Shore.
You didn't expect this.
Rack City, bitch.
Rack City, bitch.
Rack City, bitch.
Rack City, bitch.
What's the look on Donnie's face?
Bitch.
Rack City, bitch.
You haven't heard this awesome song yet?
No.
Yeah, Vinny from Jersey Shore.
Rack City, bitch.
Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch.
Listen how awesome the lyrics of this one are.
10, 20s, and the 50s, bitch.
Racks, ass. I swear this new music make me wanna dance. I ain't got a girl, you ain't got a man. Got a date
Look at
for you.
Donnie, man.
It's in my pants. I rock my rubber band.
It's like Donnie saw a ghost.
Make a movie out this bitch, we should be in can. Oh, you a fan? You wanna take a pic? I like it crack, girl. I wanna take a hit. Yeah, I'm
Rack City,
taking
bitch.
it. I'ma
Rack
get you
City,
naked,
bitch.
bitch. We gon' make it vague. Booming, fishing, slating it. Acting like I'm
What do you think, Donnie? You like it?
I think it's the best song I've ever heard.
Yeah, is it? I'm kidding.
Agreed.
That song is stuck in your head, man.
Hey.
It's an earworm.
Well, I had this guy texting yesterday. Rack City, bitch, Rack City, and
That's it.
I didn't know what
Now
the
you
hell
know.
he was talking
Now
about.
you know.
Now
All right,
I
so
know.
What song do you really want?
Man, I just want to hear something from Slipknot. I don't care what. I just want to hear something from Slipknot. I'm in the mood this
All right,
morning.
let's do it. Let's crank it up.